All right, welcome. Normally there's some fanfare with openings and whatnot, but we are without it today. Special presentation of Pissin, the Pappas Sports Network, also known as Pissin. Got a match made for Kansas City, but it can only be played in Fremont. Talking about the Kansas City IceHawks and the Kansas City Saints. Going to be live here at Seidner Ice Rink. Zamboni just got off the ice. Broadcasting live from the Terry Leahy Mobile Hockey Broadcast Center of Excellence. I'm your hack announcer, Harry Dangler. I'll be bringing you this Midwest Tin U Championship extravaganza. Again, Tin U Midwest Select Championship here in Fremont. We'll get back to the game here. Let's do it and run some commercials. We'll be back, and we'll hopefully have some teams on the ice.
There's a cry across the heartland, a yearning for the days gone by. And in little old Corden, Indiana, they're happy and they'll tell you why. They got butt drugs, they love butt drugs, butt drugs, butt drugs.
I love butt drugs.
I recommend butt drugs for everybody.
I can always count on butt drugs.
When I think drugs, I think butt drugs.
For all my health needs, I turn to butt drugs.
You want hometown service and cheap hot coffee and liquor. Now that's the ticket. You can tell Walmart, CVS, and Walgreens exactly where to stick it. Butt drugs.
We love butt drugs.
Butt drugs won't let you down.
Free parking in the rear. I love butt drugs.
The Trunk Monkey Theft Retrieval System. Because sometimes getting your car back is simply not enough. Another revolutionary idea you'll only find at Suburban Auto Group, pending approval by Department of Agriculture.
Welcome back, Fremont, Nebraska. Championship game between the Kansas City IceHawks, who will be taking the ice to the right of the booth here, and then the Kansas City Saints will be the bench to the left. Let's see the teams coming out of the tunnel now. See the IceHawks in the white and blue. You got your Saints in the dark blue, yellow, and gold probably. If you're just joining us, I'm your hack announcer, Harry Dangler. Appreciate you guys tuning in for this special broadcast here of the Midwest Select Tin U Championship game. Meet today's referees. Referees for today's game, we got Mr. Poobut. No. Must be from Ashland. And Pistol Paul Pickerman. Mr. Poo, what? And Pistol Paul Pickerman are your referees for this championship game. Start to filter in here as we look at the Critter Control fan cam. Pretty rare to get two teams from the same city playing each other. Only happens here in Fremont. The champions are made. Critter Control fan cam. Looks like the teams are getting on their appropriate sides there. The fans are. All right. 12-minute periods. 1-minute penalties. Met the teams, met the refs. Take another quick commercial break, and we'll be back for the beginning of this game here on Pissin.
Can't believe it. It's my first blind date.
Oh, I do it all the time.
Really? Woo! You guys meet? Greg, Janice?
We sure did.
That was stupid.
Great.
This is Smart, a beeper service for just $1.99 a month. From who else? Smart Beep. Call 1-800-BEEP-199 for other smart stuff, like directions.
We've got chemistry here. You feel it?
I felt it.
All right, Janice.
These tails for back to school. Denim haircut. Backpacks, come get your backpack.
Boots and pants and boots and pants.
New shoes.
Get yourself an outfit.
Denim.
Boots and pants and boots and pants.
Haircut.
New shoes. So get yourself back to school with these tails.
Haircut.
All right, welcome back. Seidner Ice Rink here in Fremont, Nebraska. Two teams from similar sounding areas, Kansas and City. With the Kansas City Saints here in the blue and gold. And your Kansas City IceHawks in the white and blue. Warm-ups just ending here in a minute. See the final warm-ups there for the Saints. And the IceHawks already doing their due diligence of cleaning up the practice pucks. It's a 10U showdown throwdown, as only that can be done here at Seidner Ice Rink, Nebraska's hockey town, home of national Silver Stick champions past 2 years. If you like what you're seeing on Pisson, thank you. The next game for Pisson will be Friday at 6 o'clock if you want to watch. It's a high school game. The Lincoln Junior Stars will be up here in Fremont. Promotion of the night, you can watch Becky's Transformational Ice Dance. Should be a fun time. I don't think it's going to be as fun as today, though. All right. Mr. Pooh Butt there, I think, getting ready to drop the puck. 12 minutes on the clock. Saints on the left, IceHawks on the right. Puck has been dropped. We are off. Face-off won by the IceHawks, quickly thrown down into the forward zone for them. That will be a brief as it is brought back now. And some hustle from the Saints will tie up a man or a person on the far corner. Looking for a centering pass. Saints get it. Quickly taken away by the defense for the IceHawks. Rare fan from the Saints. Two teams had to play all weekend here just to make it to this championship game. Could have played this game in Kansas City, but why do that? You can play it right here. There is icing. And there is automatic offsides. Ooh, shot right to the inside thigh to number 22 for the Saints. Shot by number 23. Got a pink helmet on the ice. If you're a stats person, pink helmets typically produce more goals. That's why the NHL is trying to introduce them into regular season play. Good job of activity being kept in the forward zone for the IceHawks. And neutral zone, we dumped in again. Hustle coming in from number 72, and the IceHawks look out. Turns into a neutral zone passing opportunity for the Saints. It's a 1-on-2 sitch. Redirection on the far borders. Looking for a centering pass. Will be taken away by the IceHawks. Little battle for the puck just outside the blue line. Will be carried in by the Saints. Back in the neutral zone we go. No score early in this one. Almost 2 minutes in. A couple shots on goal for each team. The 10U battle for the ages is what's been shown on all the hockey blogs. You're watching it here on PSN, the Pisson. There's an offsides called. That'll stop the clock. Face-off will be right outside that blue dot. or number 72 is going to camp out for the Hawks. Thank you all for joining us. If you want to subscribe, you can. You don't have to. I might cover some more of these games. Oh, looks like they're going to do the face-off at center ice. Okay. Over 2.5, almost 2.5 minutes in, no score. Well, minute and a half, I guess. 2.5 minutes, whatever. Good save by the Saints goalie. Near corner battle for the puck for the Ice Hawks. Here comes Speedy McGee. Good pass right at the blue line. Left winger puts a shot behind the net. Collision! Pink helmet involved in a collision. Centering pass to the Saints. Saints got it. Goes backhand, forehand. Throws it up. Good shoulder save. Style. Allows for White Helmet to bring it out. Neutral zone battle will be won by the Saints. There's a shot on net, and it goes in. Saints strike first with 8:33 to go in the opening period. If you think about it, that's a strategic good move by the Ice Hawks. What you want to do is you want to loosen it up, right? You don't want to go in. You're already nervous going into the championship game, so what you want to do is go ahead and just get that one out of the way. Okay, now you're playing looser. Okay, it was a fluke, and you're gonna get it out of the way so you can go ahead and do the same thing to the Saints here. I'm not sure the Saints would agree with me on my analysis, but who knows? Uh-oh. Coast to coast. He's taking it all himself, coach. Brings it in, fires it rocket right into the glove like it's a magnet. You don't see throws like that in baseball. It was a beaut. Got a short bench here on the Saints. We got exactly 2 lines. Defense for the Ice Hawks looking to set it up, and they're going to do so a little early. Got an offsides there. And you're watching the Ice Hawks and the Saints in the Midwest Select 10U Finals here in Fremont, Nebraska. Saints score first. Broadcasting live from the Terry Leahy Mobile Hockey Broadcast Center of Excellence. I'm your hack announcer, Harry Dangler. A lot of neutral zone battles here in this championship game. Still offsides. Face off out just outside of the defensive zone for the Ice Hawks. Ice Hawks win the face-off. Number 16 for the Ice Hawks going to carry it up the far side. Got some good stick movement there. Shot right into the stomach of the chest of the goal. Oh, some extracurricular there. That's what you would call uncalled for. And he is going to spend some time in the box. Or she, they. This person here, I'm not going to make it. There's a roughing call on number 22 for the Saints. That's going to bring up first penalty of the game. Power play. Power play for the Ice Hawks. I know it doesn't say Ice Hawks on the graphic. I didn't have time to change it. Early shot above and high. Another shot, a lot of deflection. Will that puck clear it? Yes, it will. Pink helmet on it. Pink helmet in on the action at all times. 16 with another shot just left of the net. Will rebound back, allowing for number 88 to gather it on the far corner. Then the redirection pauses the defensive man. Good idea to cycle it back up to the point. Will be a good bank. Opportunity there for 23. Good block by the defense and the goalie for the Saints, though. IceHawks got 5 more seconds on this power play, and they're going to need to. They got 4 seconds left. They're going to need some. I must have not stopped the clock. I apologize. That would fix it. Anyway, they got 4 seconds left on the power play. They're going to have to bring it in zone and get a shot off if they're going to take advantage of that one-person advantage. And they win the face-off. Back to center ice. Bank pass up the right side to the winger. Winger will get down there now. It's even strength for the Saints. Hip check right in front of the net. Centering pass just gets beyond a winger there. That'll come back for the IceHawk defense. Good job keeping the head up and looking at your passing options. Not just touching the puck and passing it right away. It's a riveting matchup. Two teams from, I don't know, probably miles apart. And I'm talking single-digit miles. Traveling hundreds of miles to just play this game. It's the championship, Midwest Select 10U Championship, folks. It's free on Piston. Good pass there. Oh, good takeaway in the neutral zone by 96. Immediately turned over to 72. 72 puts a shot just left of the net. Jesus. I wouldn't want to stop that one. That would put a bobo on you. The rocket. Number 2 putting a shot near the net. 96 with it behind the net. Looking for a wraparound. Goes backhand, forehand. Centers it. 72 puts a shot on. Gets deflected by his own guy who was going down. Saints making their way back into the forward zone. First time in a while. Uh-oh, we got some kerfuffle in there. Saints score first, early in the first. Shot from near the blue, top of the circle, if you will. Good job of keeping it in there by the Saints on the near blue line. Bodies in front of the net, the house, if you will. Back out to Pink helmet. Looking like it was going to be a pass, but it was a shot on net. That didn't get to the net. It was a shot toward the net. All right, that's going to clear. Taken and thrown into the opposing bench. That face-off should be somewhere in center ice here. And I'm your hack announcer, Harry Dangler. Do appreciate all 113,000 of you watching online right now. Oh, that's a weird one. I've never seen someone do the old butt bobsled to stop a puck. But it worked. All right, some volleying back and forth in the neutral zone. Puck is brought in by the Saints, who are looking to make it an even number lead. See the activity there in front of the IceHawk bench. The old slapper from the D zone. Should be icing, and it will be. That's going to take us to camera 2. Also brings us to the kiss cam. Gathered up by the Ice Hawks, looking to set up a breakout pass here. Good pass to the near side. Will look to get in the middle. That was touched. Should not be an icing. It won't be. 94 looking to center pass. It's got a guy there on the, when I say guy, just is a term, not, person, a player, teammate. Back to the red line we go here. Good job by the Ice Hawks to get back on sides. Cleaning up the far side, some one-on-one battle. Saints looking to bank it around the further side. Still in, now it's out. We got a penalty, an interference call on the Ice Hawks, their first penalty of the game. And you know what, ref?
Stupid! You're so stupid!
Bad call, ref. Whatever. 1 minute on the penalty clock. And the Ice Hawks are going to be down one player. No, I'm sorry. I got that wrong. It's the Saints, who now have a shorthanded opportunity here. Put a shot on net and it misses. So it's 5-on-4 on your screen is incorrect. It is the Ice Hawks with a one-person advantage, even though it's in their zone. That will not clear initially. Good job to keep that in on the blue line there. And again, not clearing. 2-on-1 on the far corner. Normally you pay double for that, Cotton. And we are going to get a pay for that. It's going to be an interference call on the Ice Hawks there. So offsetting penalties. So it'll be a 4-on-4 for 31 seconds. Time on your screen is incorrect. I apologize. Be 31 seconds, and then I'll clear it, and there'll be a power play for the Ice Hawks, or for the Saints. Oh, Mitz McGee trying to bring it in. Good stick work. Trying to cut through two defensive players. Face-off will be on the far hash dot outside the forward zone for the Ice Hawks. In front of the opposing team's fans. Thrown in by an Ice Hawk. 10 seconds left on the 4-on-4 action. And then the Saints will get their penalized player back and have a 30-second power play. Looking to take advantage of the person coming right out of the box, but did not because the Ice Hawks said, not today. The Ice Hawks, even though down a player, keeping the activity in their forward zone. So making the most of a shorthanded opportunity, and they're going to do it right there as well. Speedster coming up behind to disrupt that play for the Saints. Collision! The far boards. About a minute left here in the opening period. Pretty back and forth championship game for your Midwest Select 10U championship here in Fremont, Nebraska. Nebraska's hockey town. Shot toward the net, loose puck still. 88 with it, making some sweet moves, looking for centering pass, has 72, deflected off the goalie, but will be cleared by the Saints. Desperation clear, it works. And that's an icing. Woo. I don't know about you, but this is the best 10U game I've seen all day. And that's saying a lot. This is the first one I've seen today. And actually, it's not true. I was here for the one before this. I wasn't really paying attention. You know what I mean? Take away. 26 seconds. Shot just goes left. Got a delayed penalty coming up here. Be a tripping call. And I don't know who it's on, but I'll tell you what it was.
Stop
stupid! You're so stupid!
Bad call. All right. So Saints going to send another person to the box with 20 seconds remaining in the opening period. That means if no goal is scored here, they will start the second period down a player. Some hustle from number 2 from the Ice Hawks. That's going to be an icing. Is there icing on penalties? I'm asking legitimately. There must be. Because on a PK, you should be able to ice the puck, but I think I'm used to calling high school games and stuff. So I can't remember at what age they stopped that. Bantams, maybe? Wind up from the D, hits the player off the shoulder, and that's going to end the first period. Your score from Fremont, Saints 1, Ice Hawks 0. We'll be back for period 2 after this.
Make me a pro wrestler. Pro Wrestling School teaches you everything there is to know to become a pro wrestler. Learn all the moves. Moonsaults, headbutts, fireball in the face. You could be intimidating.
I'm gonna eat you for breakfast, boy.
Too late. It's lunchtime.
Create your own persona. I'm the baby. You might not believe it. This is all within your grasp.
Come join us at Make Me a Pro Wrestler Pro Wrestling School.
Welcome back, period number 2 here at the Seidner Ice Rink. Got the Kiss came on. Feeling the love in this championship game. All right, face-off teams have switched sides, and again, the Saints are going to start one person down to start. They are finishing a penalty. Good takeaway there in the forward zone. A pass to the center. Backhanded attempt, still loose puck in front, but it's going to be pushed out by the Saints, and that'll clear. And 25 seconds remaining on the power play for the Ice Hawks. Oh, that was a close one. Good battle on the far boards for possession of that puck. Ooh, got to be careful of a little slasheroo there. All right, goes to mid, take it to center ice. Good pass to number 5 for the Ice Hawks. Collision! Here comes number 72, puts a shot in goal! I know they're not the Warbirds. I didn't have time to change it, but they got the goal. Ice Hawks tie it up at 1. 46 seconds into period number 2. A lot of numbers being thrown around there. This championship game is tied at 2, tied in the second. I didn't catch the player's name who got it. I apologize. Coaches for the Saints calling for some loud noises back here. Can't make out what they're saying. Something like that. Again, if you haven't subscribed to PSN, the Piston, you should. All the cool kids are doing it. It's how you give somebody you love for Valentine's Day. It's free. You don't have to tell them that, though. You tell them you spend $1,000 on it. I don't care. Tell them when you sign them up for the Piston subscription. That way, if they want to see more games, they can get the alerts. Or maybe one day in a couple of years, you're going to be like, oh, what channel was that? Well, if you subscribe, you can go back to it easier instead of entering a whole bunch of wrong answers. Should be icing. Waved off, says one of the referees for today's game, Mr. Poobat. Poe Boot. I don't know what it is. Stoppage will play there. And Pistol Paul Pickerman. My apologies, Paul. I think they're just giving me their TikTok names. Stoppage of play on the offsides. Face-off will be just outside of the Saints defensive zone. It's not Kevite here as the Saints looking to send it around to the near side to clear the zone, but it's not going to happen. Ooh, 23 puts a shot toward the net and almost went off a defender's stick into the goal. Kept in, great defense work there by, I believe it's number 7. Nope, it's 20-something. I don't have a roster, so I apologize if I get the occasional name or number wrong. Neutral zone battle here. 23 for the Ice Hawks will stay on it. Good follow up there by the other forward. Still kept in the forward zone. Shot on net. Good glove save by the Saints goalie. That'll stop the clock with 9:02 to play here in period number 2. Tied at 1. Goals for this game. Saints scored first in the first period. Ice Hawks came back 49 seconds into the second period to put one up to tie it. This is a championship game. Normally they don't allow for overtimes, but they do in championship games. So both teams would like to just go ahead and finish it in regulation. In their favor, of course. Don't worry about the overtime rules. Dangler, shut up. Saints in the dark blue and gold and white. The white and royal / navy blue, navy royalish blue. The Ice Hawks. Very clean there. No call there, even though the coaches for the Saints must have slept at a Holiday Inn because Holiday Inn Express, they're refs. There's an offsides. I don't know if it's a penalty or not. I got no skin in the game. You know what I mean? Some of the Saint fans paid for the seats, but they're not using them. Too much hot hockey action happening to be standing up at a time, to be sitting down at a time like this. That's what I always say. Pink helmet passes to the wrong team. I blame the teammate up there, not the pink helmet. Hey, happens. Oh, slide in front. 24 going to have it here on the defense. Top of the circle, puts one, deflected in front. Great job by the Saints goalie. Had two things working against him. One, has some traffic in front, which is always dangerous. And then the opposing team tried to redirect that pass right in front of the net, which is a goalie's worst nightmare. Remind you, I'm hack announcer, scoreboard guy, graphics, audio guy, Harry Dangler. Thanks for tuning in. Ooh, that puck will clear. Saints will grab it. Some good defense there. Now the Ice Hawks do some good back checking. And sense the tenacity. Here we go. Number 7 for the Ice Hawks. Going to skate up, brings it in onside. Shot just right of the net. Allows a rebound opportunity. 44 is going to be the closest to it. Will get it in the far corner. Will be kept in briefly, but then bobbled out into the neutral zone for the Ice Hawks. Bank pass to bring it outside, to bring it in the zone. Quickly taken away. It's a one-on-one action here in the defensive zone. Still in the defensive zone for the Ice Hawks. Forward zone if you're the Saints. Good pass. Stayed in play. Winds up, throws it as he goes down. Collision after the shot. Collision. Backhand, keep it in. Great job by the Ice Hawks there. Going to find some open ice in the middle of the circle. Put a shot on right into the goalie who just, I don't know how that goalie does that, man. Woo! Let's get a close up of the goalie, man. Got the slick helmet sticker there of the Saint. Defense for the Saints quickly get up the boards to waiting forwards who are going to have it just inside the blue line, looking for complete possession here. Got a bunch of players on that side of the ice. Good defense there by the Ice Hawks, who are not going to allow a pass in the middle of the ice. We're going to get a hooking call here on the Saints. 5:49 to play, and the Saints going to put one in the box for a hooking. That faceoff should be in the, yeah, that's right, goes in that zone there, camera 3 zone. Tied at 1 here in period number 2, 5:49 remaining of game time. And a power play for the Ice Hawks on a hooking call from the Saints. Two Kansas City teams, it sure feels like it. Rivalry in Fremont from teams in Kansas or Missouri. I don't know which one's which. Oh, designed fan. Shorthanded opportunity here for the Saints, but it's quickly taken away by the Ice Hawks, who will bring it near board into the zone. That will be, almost had a pass there and was almost intercepted, but ended up getting to the player. Center pass made by the Saints, not able to get a shot on. Good back checking by the Ice Hawks. Quickly taken away by a teammate here, number 18 for the Saints. Pink helmet gets in on the action. Good job keeping the head up and seeing where there's an open person, getting a pass. That'll be a shot on just to the right of the net. Penalty over. Both teams even strength. Opportunity here for a centering pass or wraparound. Backhanded centering pass not made. A lot of people in the house there between the feet and the stick. Blade's going to prevent some clean shots on net. Will be kept in again by Orange Stickman. Centering pass made. Orange Stickman backhands it. No goal. That was close. It did definitely go on the line. It did not cross. Referee was in great position for that one. Comes a speedster on the far side, number 17. Orange Stickman again. Passes it just in front of his intended target. Should be icing, and it will be. Faceoff's going to be back in the opposing zone here.
Now this just in, police officers in Lancaster, Pennsylvania were asking people to be on the lookout for a man who robbed a store. And I think we do have his description. Can we take that? Let's take his description. Okay. This is the guy they wanted people in Pennsylvania to be out on the lookout for. He's got a nose and some hair that goes like that, and he was wearing a hat at the time of this particular crime. It's got kind of a.
All right, we're gonna cut that short and get back to the hot hockey action here. If you see that guy, I'm going to give the police a call. He is wanted. Uh-oh, delayed penalty coming up here. on the Ice Hawks. I didn't see it. So for that.
Stupid! You're so stupid!
All right. Number 24, looks like Beam is in the penalty box. He's got a shamrock on his helmet, and he's got green tape on his stick. It really contrasts the team colors. That's how you know it's your son, your kid. What up, dude? He's got a fishbowl mask on. He's championship ready. .43 seconds remaining on the power play for the Saints. The nail biter, folks. Nail biter. Shot toward the net. Paddle saved by the goalie. Shot just outside the net. Can't score when even if it goes through the net that way, like there's a hole in it, still doesn't count. They're going to want a trip. I honestly, kind of a good no call. The person was kind of falling down. And that's going to be a goal. Power play goal for the Saints. Put it to a 1-goal lead. I don't know how they dropped the face-off when they had a kid skating his position right behind the center. It's like a fullback or a running back in the pre-hike movement there. I think I don't know football that well. I don't know hockey that well either. Ain't stopping me. No icing there. It's touched up by a Saint. That should be offsides. Stops the clock with 1:42 to play, period number 2. If you like pissing, you want to watch some more hockey, you can watch Friday night's game here at Seidner. The Lincoln Junior Stars be taking on the Fremont Warbirds. 6 o'clock game live here on Pissin'. If you want to show up, you can watch Becky's Transformational Ice Dance. I have no idea what that means. Normally it's expired scratch ticket game or free expired licorice or something. Or got the emotional support alligator. That was a good one. There was the Human Centipede night. That one always sells out. So I would tell you to come to that one, but good luck getting tickets to that one. Human Centipede on Ice. It's a on-ice rendition of the hit movie Human Centipede. It's more tailored for the older kids, family and adults. It's, like I said, it's sold out. Inside of a minute now before the teams will. Offsides. I'm your hack announcer, Harry Dangle. If you're just joining us, we picked up about another 30,000 viewers. I'm telling you, man, word's getting around. I think there's a foosball game on, but no one cares. So, if you want to watch something that's going to be entertaining, you're on it. Talking hot hockey action in the Midwest Select 10U Championship game live here, Fremont, Nebraska. Between two teams that have probably never met before today. Kansas City Ice Hawks in the white and blue, and the Kansas City Saints in the blue and gold. Face off just outside the Saints zone. A lot of neutral zone battles in this game. Pink helmet has it. Ricochet shot up the boards to number 8, an awaiting number 19. Pass to a center who's got it. Got his support coming. That's his F2. F2 puts the shot on. Good block by the Ice Hawks goalie. Loose puck in front still. Lots of blades, lots of skates. That will come back out toward the blue line, but it is kept in briefly. Now it's back in the neutral zone. That's going to be offsides. 2 seconds remaining in this period. Face off. End of period. We'll be back for period number 3 after these messages.
Hey baby, how is your car run? Do you have a trouble with your transmission? Shift it in forward, shift it in reverse. Domestic or foreign, I please you with my service. Shift it in forward, shift it in reverse. Domestic or foreign, I please you with my service. Shift it in forward, shift it in reverse. Domestic or foreign, I please you with my service. Shift it in forward, shift it in reverse. Domestic or foreign, I please you with my service. Hello, my name is Gorgon. Let me help you shift it.
All right, welcome back. Period number 4 here. Or sorry, period number 3. Numbers are hard. Tell you what's not hard. Saints up 2-1. So now back and forth. Saints score, Ice Hawks score. Saints score. If you're into patterns, there might be a pattern brewing. Here at the Midwest Select 10U Championship game. Seidner Ice Center in Fremont, Nebraska, broadcasting live from the Terry Leahy Mobile Hockey Broadcast Center of Excellence. I'm your hack announcer, Harry Dangler. Pink helmet looking to wrap it around and try to clear the zone, but it's not going to be allowed by Lassard from the Ice Hawks. Now it's going to come out. That's an icing on the Saints. Got a couple requests for this again, so we'll see if we can. I don't know if I'm going to get to it, though. Yeah, we'll figure it out later. Face off. Won by the Ice Hawks. Centered pass. It's on the goalie. Covers it up. Stops the play. Face off again, won by the Ice Hawks. High shot, deflected, and missed the net. Offside's the call there. Face off will be right outside of the Saints zone. Some fan camming going on at Lou's. Some dancing too, apparently. Number 44, left winger for the Ice Hawks, bringing it in, getting turned over though. Still in the forward zone. No, it's not. Red line takeaway. Collision at the red line. board battling going on. Ice Hawks are coming out with it this time. There's a pep in the step here. Looking to tie it back up again in this championship game. That shot will be banked up and into the neutral zone, but will go to the opposing team. Another pass. That is more icing. Yes, camera 3 will have to take over the action from here, right in front of the Lose Bruise. Thank you all for 187,000 of you watching online right now. Tell a friend, tell a hater, I don't care. Tell your AI friend about this game. Or don't. You know what? I don't care. Subscribe if you want. Sign into somebody else's account and subscribe. That's what a lot of people do. And then they're just at work and they're like, why am I getting these reminders? There's a game. I don't know what's going on. Ooh, offsides by the Ice Hawks. You never dangle before the blue line. I was trying to get possession of the puck and control. I get it. It's a tough one. Winner of this game will be the Midwest Select 10U Championship champions. And it's going home to Kansas City no matter what. Will it go to the Saints or to the Ice Hawks? We'll find out in 9 minutes and 44 seconds. Or if it's tied, then we'll find out in overtime. 88 for the Ice Hawks. Banks it up. It does get to a defensive end for the Saints. That'll be dumped in. No icing there. Brought in. Quickly retrieved, though, by the Saints. Should be icing unless it's touched before that red line. They already waved it off. Banked up towards 88. That will not be touched, but now will be, so no icing there. That could be icing, and they're going to call it offsides. No, there is automatic offsides. Face-off will be outside of the Ice Hawks zone. 8:51 to play here in the game. Playing some Owl City. Isn't Owl City from Kansas City? I could be wrong. Maybe it's LA, I don't know. I know Shiner's from Kansas City. Tech 9. Puddle of Mud. Personally, I saw Shiner 2 months ago. Great show. Number 72, be pursuing. Offsides again. 8:18 to play. Battle just along the blue line. Ice Hawks come out with it. Number 72 on the far side. Orange Stick going to put a shot just to the outside the net. 7:20 to play here in period 3 of this Midwest Select 10U Championship game. Onside. Lines are changing for the Ice Hawks, so number 5 there is the lone pursuer. He's got no one to pass to. Here comes a number Smith. I don't know his number, but it said Smith. And that will not be icing as it's retrieved by the defense for the Ice Hawks, looking to Stretch a pass up, but won't. Time is going to be a critical thing here pretty soon for the Ice Hawks. First shot on net in a while for the Saints. All right, one-on-one action here. Ice Hawks have it. Skating up, number 44. Looking for a screen pass in, an opportunity there, but went right in front of his teammate. Still in the forward zone for the Ice Hawks. 44 again with possession. Throws it right toward the middle of the net. The bouncer that ends up behind the net. 94 looking to pursue it behind the net. Coming up the near boards now. Will be kept in. No, it will not be kept in by Lassard. Coming the other way for the Saints. 1-on-2. Lassard putting some heat on it. Good pass by the Ice Hawks. 2-on-2 here. Coming far side, gets through one. Still has two to contend with. Speedster came out to back check. Possession again. Oh, a backhanded pass. Pink helmet goes down. Kept in at the blue line by 3, and now it's not. Shot on goal covered by the Saints goalie. That'll stop the clock with 5:23. Tell you he was having fun. That little guy's all championshiped out. Sorry, I know it's wiggly. Anyway. He's taking a championship nap is what he's doing. And then he's going to take a 3-hour championship nap in the car. His mom's going to wake him up and go, "You're on the TV." Number 3 on the near side. Stick handles, puts a shot on net, deflected by the goalie. 4:42 left to play in period 3. Back check there right inside the blue line. All right, another opportunity here for the Ice Hawks. Nope, back in the neutral zone we go. 88 banks it to himself. A lot of 50-50 battles in the neutral zone. No icing there. 4:10 left in this third period. Ice Hawks needing to tie it if they want to see an overtime, or maybe 2 and just call it a game. Otherwise, it'll be called game in favor of the Saints. Midwest Select 10U championship game here in Fremont, Nebraska. Seidner Ice Rink, home of the Fremont Flyers and Fremont Warbirds. And international Silver Stick champions 2 years in a row, Warbirds. Wind up shot high above the net. Rebound opportunity behind. It's 76, I believe, or 96. 96 with the puck. Long hair, white helmet, that narrows it down. Pass in front. 72 looking for the one-timer, just couldn't get it on, went right behind the heel of the stick. Another opportunity, center pass into the blade of a Saint. Loose puck still gathered by Lassard, shot right into the face of the goalie. 3 minutes remaining. Still a goalie in net for the Ice Hawks. That might change here shortly. Good possession work, though, in the forward zone by the Ice Hawks. Board battle. Loose puck on the near corner now. It's going to be first to get into it. It's going to be a Saint. We expect a pass up there. Will be kept in, though, by the Ice Hawks. Number 96 again with it. Forehand, backhand, forehand, shot. Goal! Number 96 for the Ice Hawks. Ties it up. with 2:26 to play in the third period. Ice Sox get a goal. I know it's not Warbirds, but I didn't have time to change the graphic. Now it's a game. Tied at 2. Should be icing. Will be. That'll take the face off inside the Saints zone. .48 on the assist for the goal by 96, if you're keeping track at home. Jack Johnson being played in the overhead. Nothing gets you pumped like Jack Johnson. Another shot toward the net. Follow-up shot. Good block by the Saints goalie, who's been on fire. Is in fuego. Got some lumber on the ice. It's a defensive player or a forward for the Ice Hawks. Goal, Saints! Two goals within a minute between the two teams. Minute 41 of game time left here in the third period. Saints regain their lead. And the Saint bench is calling for a timeout. And we'll take one as well. We'll be back for the conclusion of this game after this.
It's showtime, it's showtime. Guess who's back again? Little John, but you know when he walks in. Selling Cuban links and diamond rings and 24 karat gold. Roll on down to Little John's and I bet you will be sold. Let's roll to Little John's, let's go.
Come on down to Little John's and buy some jewelry today.
I'm a big dude. I got a big appetite. That's why I love China Star. I want to put that egg roll in my mouth hole. Sometimes I'm just too busy. You heard me. I'm gonna dial me up some China Star. Send me over some of that authentic
spicy beef.
It's like the buffet.
All right, sorry, we're gonna interrupt that for. We're supposed to have a minute. They went under a minute, so whatever. All right, both goalies still in net. Obviously, the Saints one would stay there. I think we got a delayed penalty coming up here on the Saints. So as soon as the Saints touch it, and goalie has been pulled for the Ice Hawks. And now it's interesting. Timeout called by the Ice Hawks. So we'll be right back again.
Leaky faucet? Toilet stoppage? Pipe problems? Call Reckon and Reckon Plumbing. They'll take a crack at it. 877 I reckon.
My pipes are leaking.
I reckon we'll take a crack at it.
877 I reckon.
My toilet won't flush.
I reckon we'll take a crack at it.
877 I reckon.
Reckon and Reckon earn my business with their top-notch service.
And I saved $200.
I reckon we'll take a crack at it. 877 I reckon.
All right, period number 3, 1:21 left to go of game time here. And the Saints just put one in the box with a pulled goalie for the Ice Hawks. So now you're really talking about a 2-player advantage for the Ice Hawks. I don't know how you're sitting down at a time like this. Face-off won by the Ice Hawks. They have no goalie in their net because they need to score a goal, and that's going to allow them an extra attacker. Plus, they're on a power play here with 1 minute and 7 seconds of play time, 45 seconds left of penalty time for the Saints. Well, he's brought in on side. Battle at the blue line. Will be banked in. Quickly killed again. Back to the defensive zone for the Ice Hawks they go. They got 45 seconds to go to get one in here if they want to see an overtime or a shootout, whatever they're. I didn't read the rules. I wasn't even supposed to be here today. We got a stoppage of play here. I assume on an offsides. No, it's going to be a penalty. Number 23 going to get called for roughing. So now we got a 4-on-4. They're going to take that back. Yeah, 4-on-4. The goalie's going back in for the Hawks. 29 seconds of game time. 9 seconds of 4-on-4. And in 9 seconds, it'll turn into a Saints power play for the remainder of the game. Oh, it looked like a little activity behind that play there. 16 pulls a shot just left of the net. One-man advantage now for the Saints, and it's even strength again, seeing how the Ice Hawks have pulled their goalie. McBride gonna. My clock's a little ahead. That's going to be it. The Saints will be victorious and be Midwest Select 10U champions over the Ice Hawks. Congratulations to the Saints and the Ice Hawks. Saints will go home champions. And thank you all for watching Piss and appreciate it. Show you the handshakes, and then those of you who are here, have a safe trip back. Hopefully we'll see you soon.